to them as males because women hold that power of transaction, where they can decide if they want to be with the guy or not. You know what I mean? If they want to, if the transaction has to be complete for the guy to be worthy in order to be with her or whatever. Um, but the thing is that uh, um, yeah, because guys, they go like, oh well, guys have they have to do all this work and they have to be strong and go to war and battle. Well, women do the exact same thing. Women do the exact same thing, um, but the only difference is that um, men and women are actually the same thing. But because everything is women and women hold the like the part where like um I have to be worthy of her, then uh that still doesn't make guys better than girls. You know what I mean? That doesn't make a guy stronger than a girl. You know what I mean? Like women have just as much power, and women can be just as strong as men and be a leader and all that stuff. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? So yeah, everything is woman. Woman is 100% power. Women are leaders. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why. You know what I mean? You can even and it even gets more technical. And I've already mentioned this, but I mean, a guy is is working to become a woman in his life. That's the only way he's gonna get other women is when he becomes the woman within himself. And women naturally tend to everyday activities like women are CEOs or athletes of a company. They're the president of the United States. Um, uh, but the only reason why we go, oh, Jesus is a man and not a woman, even though he's kind of basically both. The only reason why we put a male image in front of deities is because the sun actually creates the moon, which actually in turn nurtures the sun. But the sun doesn't nurture the moon. The moon nurtures the sun. Even though the sun created the moon nurtures the sun. And that's where men and women are equivalent. Because you're like, well, how can they be equivalent if the sun is not nurturing the moon, but the moon is nurturing the sun? Well, because if you go straight into planet Earth, where there's only two genders, male and female, you see that women don't just freely give away um, um, acceptance or pleasure or to the guy. Like they always reject the guy first. And that is the key point to why men and women are actually the exact same thing. You'd be like, no, they're different in that case because the woman rejects the guy. No, because the woman rejects the guy, she's serving a divine purpose. You can't say women don't have purpose. That like how a guy has purpose.
that person might be want to be with you, but if you're not
Yeah,
taking care
but
of
what I'm saying is
yourself,
their purpose is the equivalent. We both have a purpose. You know what I mean? We, men and women, we both have equal purpose. You know what I mean? Um, Me personally, I can't take away the value of a woman, but I can increase my value to where I'm more valuable than a woman. Um, I have to increase the value because um, once I find the woman in myself, which is the whole point of actually everything, because everything is woman, then my value is more higher than a woman, and then women will actually need me because women literally cannot survive without guys. Like lesbians wouldn't even exist without guys. But it's only because women have the power to reject you. Who will deny like an advancement toward like love? Like I'm when you're hitting on a girl, you're not really doing anything other than just saying that she's pretty and you want to like, you just want like to see her naked and stuff. That's not a big deal. But women don't but still women will reject you for that. So you might go, "Oh, women are better looking than guys. Women don't need guys." But the thing is, if women can reject guys at all, that means lesbians aren't actually real. Like they're not actually genuine. Lesbians aren't actually a genuine thing without guys. Like guys have to be a part of the interaction between male and female in order for uh females to have a purpose. Actually, guys don't really need women. Okay, so in a way, guys are girls, and it's girls who are begging guys to be with them because and because my value is higher than a girl's. Girls have to pay me to be with me. Like in order to be with me, a girl has to pay me. Okay, um, a girl has to pay me, and then then once again we're still equivalent. You know what I mean? A girl is a guy, and a guy is a girl. This is just it. It goes in a circle, really. But see, men and women, they're like completely different. Like they look nothing like each other. They're like nothing like each other. They're like, but they're the exact same thing. It's crazy. I know, right? They're the exact same thing, even though they're completely different. And women and male and female are the only two true opposites from one another, one another or each other. Because if you look at black and white, those aren't true opposites. There's no such thing as like black and white are opposite. Good and bad are not opposite. Happiness, sadness, those are not opposite. They have their own absolute value. So just because something's happy, it's not relative to being sad. It's just happy in an absolute. They're absolute. That's what they are. The only opposites we have on Earth are male and female. Those are the only opposites we have on the planet. That's why everything exists.